Training camp literally can't start any sooner. Neither can preseason, because I need the season to be here already. What is up, Fin fans? So, I got some news today, and then I'm going to get to one of you guys' comments of the day, and then potentially, I'm a live stream tomorrow. I might live stream tomorrow. So, I'll talk about that in a second, but let me jump into some news that popped up that I just want to talk about real quick, get it out there with you guys. So, first off, today, I think after 4 o'clock, teams were able to sign free agents and not have it affect the compensatory picks. So essentially, if you don't know what that means, the compensatory picks, because to be honest with you, I really didn't know what it meant. I had to have it explained to me a little bit. Essentially, with the compensatory picks, if you let a player go, right, like how we let Juwan James sign with the Denver Broncos and just completely overpaid for him. If we were to sign a player in free agency, so say we went after Le'Veon Bell, say we made the trade for Odell, say we made the trade for Antonio Brown, and then we gave them those new contracts, they would kind of equal each other out, and essentially it would just be null and void. We lost a big impact player because of his contract. Doesn't mean that he is a big impact player or will be a big impact player, but it just means that we lost it because of the contract size. And then we got one in, same equal contract size. So it's like we didn't lose anything. So in turn, we don't need to be compensated with picks. But if you let a guy go, right? So we let Juwan James go and we kind of let Cameron Wake go. He got a decent contract. And then you don't bring a player in, or you don't bring a player in at that price. So I think Juwan James is making about $15 million. I'm probably wrong, just off the top of my dome. Around $15 million a year, right? We brought in Chris Reed, who's I think making like $3 million a year. We brought in Fitz, who I think is making $5 million a year. That's with additions of like games played and all that stuff. We brought in Dwayne Allen and Clive Wolford, who are making again around $2-3 million a year, nowhere near the amount of money that Juwan James nor Cameron Wake is making. So we're getting a 3rd and a 5th round comp pick, 3rd for Juwan James, a 5th for Cameron Wake. But after today, at 4 o'clock, I'm editing this, uploading this. It's probably like 8-9 o'clock right now when you're watching this. After today, the Dolphins can sign whoever the hell they want for however much they want, and it doesn't affect the comp pick. Because again, we're getting a 3rd and a 5th. So I made a video Sunday, if you want to go check that ish out. I made a video Sunday talking about some of the free agents that are still out there that I'm kind of looking at, kind of interested in. There's some other names on there that I didn't talk about that maybe I'll talk about again. But probably not, because I think the Dolphins are going to start signing people soon. But I just wanted to bring that up. One of the guys I didn't talk about, Nick Perry, outside linebacker for the Green Bay Packers. He's a free agent. The Dolphins have contacted him and have had talked to him. Now, I think what the Dolphins are doing right now when it comes to like the free agents that are still out there that haven't signed, maybe Danny Shelton, who's still young. He's like 26, could play nose tackle in the 3-4 defense, hasn't signed with anyone. I think what the Dolphins are doing, they're probably calling out to them saying, look, we want you on the team. We want to build with you. Just wait, essentially. Just wait. Because that's what they're doing to Xavier Howard. They're like, all right, Xavier. The Dolphins have right now, I think, $36 million under the cap. They have to pay about $7 million, $8 million to the rookies, so they got about $28 million in cap space, and they're probably going to give it some of that to Xavier Howard. They told him to wait till training camp. So they have contacted, they've reached out to Nick Perry. Expect for the rest of the week, maybe tomorrow, definitely Thursday and Friday, expect some news to start popping up. Expect some players to be reached out to. Expect players to come in, talk with the team, try out for the team, see if they're physically still able. Because there's some players that are out there, Ezekiel Ansah, who's injured. So you need to make sure that they are still physically able to play and there's no setbacks with their injuries and all that stuff. So just want to give you guys a quick update on that. Also, I told you guys in Sunday's video that the Dolphins are looking at bringing in a 4th quarterback for camp try them out. So a lot of times what the Dolphins and what NFL teams can do is they'll bring rookies in to try them out for rookie mini camp, which is this weekend. Bring them in, try them out. If they like them, they'll sign them to a contract, a rookie minimum contract. Essentially a camp body. Maybe if they light it up, they'll keep them. But this weekend, a lot of teams are bringing in these rookies to try them out. And I told you the Dolphins are interested in bringing 4 quarterbacks to training camp. They got rid of Falk. Falk literally ran back to the Jets, called that one. But they brought in Malik Rozier. He was the University of Miami, the U. He was their quarterback. So a lot of people thought, he didn't get drafted, he didn't get picked up. His quarterback days are done, and the Dolphins like, hey, you want to come try out? Come try out. We'll see what you got. See if we can build off you. Maybe give you a practice squad or something. So they're bringing in Malik Rozier. I'm indifferent about it. Again, his camp body. Well, if he does well, if he does shine, he will be a practice squatter or squatter, not squatter, but a practice squad guy. Or, you never know. But they're bringing him in. And then the last thing I just want to talk about briefly before I get to one of you guys' comments of the day that I'm really going to expand on, and a good chunk of this video might be on the comment that I got because I thought it was a very interesting comment. Did you guys see the Albert Wilson tweet of him and Grant's promotion and pump up video? Put it here if I can find it. It's making me very excited, especially if him and Jakeem Grant can come back at 90%. Because at 100%, they were lights out. If they can come back at least 90%, I'm super excited. And it really goes into the comment of the day. Before I get to you guys' comment of the day, be sure to comment below. Let me know what you think of the potential of bringing in Nick Perry. Let me know what you think of the Dolphins waiting to sign players to get these comp picks. If you think the comp picks are stupid, let me know. Comment below. What do you guys think of them bringing in Rozier to potentially try out? It's a tryout. They haven't signed him. They're bringing him in for this weekend to try out. Comment below. Let me know what you think. And let me get to one of you guys' comments of the day. This one comes from the Cleaver Podcast, and he says to me, Dolphins are such a dark horse team this year. If Rosen plays like he was drafted for, and with the speedy wide receivers and running backs, Rosen could be a top 10 quarterback. Back 4 should be elite with Eric Rowe coming in. If the Dolphins go 2-2 to start the season, potential wild card team coming down the stretch. And I picked this comment because a lot of you guys have commented, and a lot of people have hit me up on Twitter, and I've noticed it myself. Even there's already a mock draft out for the 2020 draft, which is just stupid. How do you know who's going to be there? How do you know how the teams are going to pan out? But a lot of people have the Dolphins picking first. A lot of people have the Dolphins ranked 32nd or 31st or bottom 5 of the league. A lot of people have predictions when you have no idea. Like he said, if Rosen can play to his top potential, if this Dolphins offensive line can play to a decent potential, better than they did last year, which the only people that are still on the team from last year are Jesse Davis, Kilgore, and Laramie Tunsil, it seems like, and Stirrup. But those guys didn't really start. And if they did start, they didn't start in their position, kind of messed them up. But if these players and this team can just play, stay healthy, it's going to surprise a lot of people. In my last video, I had saying they were going to a 6-win team, and a lot of people said they're a 2-win team, a 4-win team. This team sucks. They're building this, and that. But that was last year and the year before. And the year before that, I got told a lot. Last year specifically, when I did my prediction video for the schedule, I got told that they're like a 2-win team at most. I said, if the Dolphins win less than 4 games, I will do something crazy. I think I said shave my head or something. And they didn't win less than 4 games because you got to understand something. These NFL teams, especially a lot of people that said tanking, like the Dolphins are going to tank and they're going to tank, they're tanking this season. There's no such thing as a team just laying down. Even if one person on the team lays down, everyone else bands around and says, all right, we're not going to let this guy, dictate our season. We're not going to let this guy dictate how our team pans out. And they play their butts off. So in my last video, I talked about how the offense has a lot of potential, and the offense makes me happy and gives me a little bit of hope for this season. The defense, not so much because of the edge rushing situation. I like the defensive tackles. I like the linebackers, especially if they're bringing like a Jamie Collins. I like the secondary, especially if they can bring in like a Morris Claiborne. I like the team if they can use this stretch of time to bring in these vets that can really contribute. And I like this team a lot to really be competitive. I'm not saying playoffs. I'm not saying winning record, but they could be competitive. I think as of right now, they could be competitive. To make predictions on the season, to make predictions on rankings, to make predictions on teams without seeing the teams play, especially play teams with new quarterbacks, Miami Dolphins, is just foolish. I told you guys that I will predict the schedule. I'm going to do it maybe middle of training camp, once I can kind of see how the Dolphins are panning out, once I can kind of see how the team is meshing together, when I see how the coaches are doing, then I'm going to do it maybe like July, middle of training camp, and then I always pick the schedule the day before opening game, which thank God it's not the Patriots, because I'd rather watch my eyes run out of my head, which is impossible, because that's here nor there. But I really like Cleaver podcast comment because he shows like if we can play at our potential, if the team and players can play like we've seen them do, especially the wide receivers and the running backs who have played really well, and then we bring in some tight ends that have some experience. Dwayne Allen, this guy can do it all. I honestly think it all depends on the offensive line and quarterback play. And defense, we have some holes still left on defense. But like he said, I always say this to you guys, I'd rather be surprised than let down. Me right now, I'm keeping a level head. I like a lot of things I'm seeing from Rosen. I'm watching tape. There's some things I don't like him, like he throws the ball a little late, which can get him in trouble. But those are things that could be worked on. I like his pocket presence. I like all of these things about Rosen that makes this trade even more acceptable and I like it more the more I'm watching tape on him. But like I said, keeping expectations low. I just wanted to talk about that. I like the comment. Really kind of was the chunk of this video. I want to give you guys a few updates. Here and there, I'm going to give you guys videos like this where there's not a lot going on, but I want to talk to you guys. I want to give you guys updates. I want to let you guys know every little stupid thing that's going on in the league. So if you don't like these videos, I totally understand, because they're kind of like, well, you just told us a few things, and then you talked like for 5-6 minutes about poopy stuff. But be sure to comment below. Let me know if you like these type of things. I want to keep you guys updated. I want to keep you guys in the loop on everything that's happening Dolphins. So that's why you get these videos. But other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter. Omar Kelly's been breaking down video and breaking down film of Rosen. I've been retweeting it to give you guys, especially the stuff that I really think is important, to give you guys an idea of what I like about Josh Rosen and what I don't like about Josh Rosen. Now, the positives are really starting to outweigh the negatives as of right now. So be sure to go follow me on Twitter. Also, check out the Bit Boys. I put the Madden video up last Sunday. It's past Sunday. You guys commented. You guys got it over 100 views. The Bit Boys just broke 400 subs. If that's because of you guys, thank you so much. But be sure to go check it out. We're doing other things. We're playing certain video games. We're also going to start doing our own things where I'm going to be playing Madden. Frank might start reviewing video game music. Sammy has the games he likes. We're going to start doing our own individual things. So if you like that stuff and you want us to play specific games, go over there, hit the subscribe button, comment, let us know the games. Also, give this video a thumbs up. The time, it's coming. The season's going to be here soon. We have rookie training camp this weekend. Then we have OTAs this month. Like I told you guys, for the next 3 months, 3 weeks, OTAs. They do it 3 days a week. It's 2 on, 1 off, 1 on, 2 off. So you're going to get videos from me. I'm going on vacation the 15th, 16th, 17th. Dolphins OTAs start the 13th, 14th, and 16th. You're getting your OTA videos from me on the 13th and 14th. You guys already know. I break down everything. I let you guys know who's doing well, who's doing poorly, some of the best performances, all that stuff. So give this video a thumbs up. Also give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know you like these type of videos. There's not a lot of crazy stuff going on right now with the Dolphins yet. I expect them to sign a few players. But I'd like to keep you guys in the loop. I like to let you guys know stuff. So give this video a thumbs up to let me know that, hey, I like these type of videos and I like what you're doing. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Just told you guys I got a lot planned. Then after that's training camp, preseason. I live stream preseason games. Also, if this video breaks 200 likes, I will live stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you made it all the way to the end of the video and you're hearing this right now, I am live streaming. If this video gets over 200 likes, I will live stream tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We could talk more about stuff. If there's signings, I'll talk about it there. There won't be a video. I'll just do a live stream. So be sure to subscribe. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you guys want me to live stream tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But other than that, hopefully I see you guys tomorrow at the live stream. If not, you definitely will get a video on Thursday. But like usual, stay classy. Fins up.